How much do Taco Bell franchise owners make every year? I love Taco Bell, and the cool thing about Taco Bell from a business standpoint is I don't believe there is any competition anywhere close in the fast food Mexican genre anywhere close to Taco Bell. They are number one and they are great. I love Taco Bell, but there's also a massive opportunity in which you could own a Taco Bell franchise and make some serious money. I really like doing this franchise review. I think Taco Bell took the heap on the top franchise that I would personally start, and I'll get into that in a second. But my name's Nate Jones. I make videos on how to start businesses. So if franchises aren't your thing, I have a lot of videos on how to start generic businesses and then how to start certain franchises, how much you can make, and just videos on business and money in general and how you can get to the next level in your life. So if you like that type of content, hit like and subscribe for more. How much does it cost to open a Taco Bell franchise? Now, I got a very wide amount of numbers here when I was researching it and look on Taco Bell's website and everything. Their website says anywhere from $525,000 to $2.6 million. And that's from independent research and everything. So that is a big, wide variety. And I can understand why, because if you're building a building from the ground up, you have to buy the land, you have to build the building, versus if you're taking over an existing building, that number can go very far. So the average that I would put here is $1.4 million. So the costs include the build out, the lease, or the building that you're owning, the marketing, the equipment inside, the furniture, the stores, and their franchise fee, which I think is a little bit hefty in my opinion, of $45,000 to even get the rights to start this franchise. So $45,000 included in that $1.4 million. You could do financing on this $1.4 million depending on how Taco Bell allows you to do that, which would probably be about 20% down. It's $280,000 down. A loan for $1.12 million would be $14,800 a month on a 10% 10-year note. We're getting killed on interest rates right now, but the royalty fee is 5.5% and the marketing fee is 4.25. That's not the highest I've seen, but I do think the marketing, I always look at that as, hey, that's better marketing than I could do for the 4.25% of the gross revenue myself. So Taco Bell does a great job getting the marketing out there. The royalty fee is about around where everybody else is. So I think that they're not out of the ballpark on this. Total is 9.75 on gross sales that they're taking as royalty and marketing fee. The requirements for startup to even be considered as a franchise owner in Taco Bell is kind of hefty. It's $1.5 million net worth, $750,000 of liquidity available for you to invest and have readily available to keep this business going. So, definitely going to be another investment for you. You've probably owned a business, you've probably had money saved up, and this is going to be another investment for you, which is the nice thing I'll get into a second, what makes this franchise so great in a second here. How much can we make? How much can we cash flow? Well, the average gross sales per franchise is about $1.5 million, depending on your location and where you're at. So that's $125,000 a month, $31,250 a week, $4,464 a day. The average profit margin is around 15%. I've seen some people posting that you could go higher. Some people said you can go lower, but I put it at 15% because that's the average. So that's $225,000 a year in profit. $18,000 a month and $4,500 a week. That includes the royalty fee, marketing fee taken out. So this is the net. Okay, so very good profit here. But like I say, on every single franchise, you're not going to get to financial freedom at $225,000 a year, right? That's that's lower middle class, lower upper class, right? $225,000 a year. That's still great money, but that's not necessarily going to lead to financial freedom. So what I'm trying to say is you need multiple franchises and any franchise to get to that next level of wealth building, which if you had two here, that would almost put you at $500,000, which is enough for you to really start to be able to spend whatever you want, do whatever you want to in life, okay? So every franchise model is almost set up that they want you to have multiple franchises, okay? So just know that going in, that 225, you're going to have a glass ceiling in which it's going to be hard to consistently beat that unless something drastically changes in the marketplace, okay? So what are some positives of this big business and what are some negatives? Well, the positives are that Taco Bell allows you to be fully absentee. That means that once you have the business set up, the processes and everything and the management in place, you could be completely separate and completely away from the business. That means you don't have to make any tacos, okay? That you're simply an investor, you own it and the money's coming in, and you're making money every single year. Now, at the beginning, I think they want you to continue, work up to that. But the cool thing is some franchises never let you to be fully absentee. Taco Bell does. That's why I really like this franchise. It really put me at a score of 9 out of 10 out of franchises. I know there's some hefty costs, but the nice thing about the Taco Bell is that the market share, they own the majority of the market share in fast food Mexican. So I really do like this franchise. I believe in it. I think it's going to be around for a long time. The next positive is that it's very profitable. Mexican food and pizza are the top, I think, 5 most profitable food items you could make. So very profitable business. It's very scalable. The nice thing about franchises is as long as you have capital, you can continue to scale all the time because the system is set up for you to be successful, and it's the same place no matter where you're at. So it's very scalable. The fifth thing that I have on positives is the marketing, or I'm sorry, the fourth thing is the marketing side of it. You are going to be able to have way better marketing, and you have a brand that's already established than you starting your own Mexican restaurant. So Taco Bell really helps you out on the marketing side. Some negatives are employees. Having employees in fast food will probably be your biggest headache because the wages and salaries are not compared to what you're getting, kind of not necessarily the bottom of the barrel of employees. I don't want to say that, but you are dealing with a different type of employees at that fast food level. So you're going to have a problem with people quitting on you, hiring people and having them stick it out. But I think there's a way in which you can be successful in this. And Taco Bell does probably a great job of making sure that you're hiring the correct people. Another negative with any franchise is brand protection and brand creativity. Brand protection means that since you are buying into the franchise of Taco Bell, you really don't have protection over where their brand goes. The decisions they make on their commercials, the decisions they make at management, everything impacts you at a local level on your franchise because of what the brand does. Now, Taco Bell, I've never really seen anything where the brand has been really tarnished or anything, so they've done a really great job from a brand protection standpoint, so this is a very minimal risk for you. As far as creativity, Taco Bell is really great at their marketing creativity, so I don't know if you would even want to become more creative, but if you want to do stuff that's outside of Taco Bell's kind of standard operating procedures, you can't because you're a franchise owner and you're not in the grand marketing of Taco Bell itself. So just know that you are probably able to be a little creative, but within reason, because Taco Bell also wants to protect their brand from owners doing something that potentially could tarnish it. Okay. So if you really want to know how to start this franchise and you're serious about it, I would ask that you really reach out to Taco Bell's website and get their take on the upfront costs and where the opportunity is in your area. But I really like the franchise model as far as another investment. If you own a business, you have your money maker, you can invest over here for a franchise that allows you to be somewhat semi-absentee. So I really do believe in the franchise model. I'm looking for one myself. But I think Taco Bell is definitely one that's in my top 5 so far that I've reviewed. Really like how it can be absentee, and I like how the market share, Taco Bell is not going to go anywhere. They have a great market share. They're very creative, and they've rebranded so many different times to make it look a little bit more modern. So great franchise, and if you like today's video and you want to see more, hit like and subscribe. Thanks.